Profesör Doktor teyze çalışan. Professor Salt University Faculty of Pharmacology. Why we are studying poop? Firstly, poop is inevitable, so is we ought to study it, not a reason. Secondly, the fucking engineers, especially the civil engineers, not the armed engineers, demands it. The engineers should be civil, not the armed engineers. And thirdly, we calculated what others flush away. You poop it, or you push it on the button, and it goes away. But what do you think this is going to be? If it's going to be or not? Yes, we are calculating your poop, your fucking from your fucking gas to the system. That's it. And yes, and it's not anonymous, but it's necessary. We study input for necessary issues, and it's not anonymous. Yes, and on the other hand, this lecture is not like the mucous analysis or other lectures. This lecture is advanced lecture. If you are not advanced at the herbology, piss off, fuck off, and study the mucous analysis first. And in this class, we are going to investigate the fundamental pop ratios. Firstly, we say that we determine that the standard pop to urine ratio is 2:1, and it's subjectable to the diet. And we say that measured in logs per flush value. And this formula we say it's the logarithmic formula, but I'm not going to write it because my pencil is dyed. Yes. And, and on the other hand, this is important for the pipe diameter calculations. If diameter for pipe diameter means that we already investigated in other videos. We investigate that the poop to urine to mucus. There's correlation. If you're not going to remember it, check the mucus analysis. And this is the fact. The Brill ratio is bigger than the Salah ratio. This is the important fact that you're going to investigate it. And it's scientifically known as the poop divided by water index. Poop water index, we call it the urine index. On the other hand, not in the mucus. This is a kind of different thing. And in this slide, we are going to compare poop versus solar, an existential dilemma. Philosophic wonder, philosophers wonder, engineers philosophers on the left side, and the engineers on the right side. And with the herbologists, it's in the lecture we are on the middle. We deserve on the in my pleasure, and I go if I want to be a measurement. If I want to go into measure, I go to the engineering side. But if I want to think that I'm a fucking crazy idiot, I say I'm a philosopher. That's the fact. And the cynic, the quiet majority of the waste. The quiet majority, they actually say that is. And some say poop has more mass, others more soul. This is the chronology that didn't solved before. But in the solved parts, we are going to argue with the fucking integrals. And this is the first version of the Coke versus Pepsi. Firstly, I'll look at the integral calculus of the waste method. We call this FT fucking function. And if FT is a pop function versus the cynic function, then we say the integration of the FT, according to the T integration, we say this is total waste. Look, guys, this looks like the looks like the midterm papers in there. We are going to ask make lot of the integrals in your fucking midterms, you assholes. Yes. And the fucking boundaries were set by the breakfast and anxiety. And the units, the leaders per divided by the emotional trauma per second. And this integration show that why we need math, we're going to engineering side, you assholes. The poop equation. We call this the integration of summation of the poop of urine. But what is the X over there? It's my dick's pleasure. I can call what I want in the midterm exam or final exam. You have to guess about my emotions. The DX could be everything according to my problem, and the problem is my pleasure. Is what I want, not you want. This is important. This is what I want, not you want. So you can't guess what the hell is this. You can't suppose it. I can't suppose it. And you need to guess it for the midterm paper. Anyways. And we'll have to try to integrate this formula, the increasement of the poop and the increasement of the water in the integral. The result is social discomfort. And the boundary conditions of this is the bathroom door is closed. In the mathematical way, the critical point where the toilet paper is equally valid to zero. And don't forget what the constant of constipation. Yeah. Did I pass some fucking slides? No. Yes. Nice to hear that. And here it is, the advanced third dynamics, which is the important topic on our lecture. And the physicist, the idiot, the Newton law in the poop dynamics says that every poop has a reaction. And the formula in there is the force is equivalent to mass times the chill intake. The chill intake is not equivalent to acceleration because the acceleration is a vectoral thing. While this chill intake is not a vectoral at all. You idiots! You always said F force equals F times acceleration. F times acceleration. Fuck you! This is not acceleration. And the momentum of the poop momentum is also not vectoral thing. The closer that you closer toilet systems. And the velocity, this is the fucking thing is neutral. Vectoral, sorry, is proportional to urgency. Then finally, we say that this is advanced, but very natural. And I'm going to tell this a little bit. The men who mysticism and portals. We said that they are more than the holes, and they are portals. Each one has a story and a good smell. Some of them say that the ghost lives in the old manholes. This is still in a researchment. And the quantum flushing possible here, and use it as back or regret from the ghosts. Fuck you all. Hypothetical vehicle flow function. Let affects the function as physical from a point x. Then the integration of this function from 0 to toilet value is success. And we have if we have discontinued this, as you know, full of calculus courses, this is clocks. Be careful with the limits, say with calculus. Always carry a plunger. Apply the plunger. You got it. Syntax energy and your eye velocity. This is a correlation that we have discussed in the mucus analysis too. And in the advanced terms of the Anand-Baban integral. You guys should know the Anand-Baban integral on this side. CDX flow is smoother and it is less turbulent. Velocity determined by the hydration level. In the integration and summation notations, the hydration level is important. Do not forget that, like the midterm papers that you did, you imbeciles. And this constantly depends on diet. If you eat the poop, you will well. If you don't eat the poop, you don't feel well. That's the students deserve. Oh, deserves more academic love. My academic love to all the people in my students. That's that I say. I hate you. And you will reach extreme limits. Limit is going to extend infinity the poop equivalent. And we are discussing details. What if poop approaches infinity? If the poop reaches infinity, you throw the poop for the sky and the say, this is tasty. I get this. On the other side, this looks tasty. And the limit goes that this is environmental disaster. That's what I hope. That's what we hope for humanity. And his fracture must. This is the limit. I don't care. This is applied for normal humans. Is my anecdotes. You students deserve everything. You shouldn't resist the limit. And never let the system reach overflow. And we define this as the Copperonian overplanning, you idiots. And this is a part, the golden ratio of human pace. Golden ratio. Approximately is 1.6 logs per flash. The full logarithm forms I'm not going to give you in the midterm exam. But in the midterm exam, I'm going to ask it on the midterm exam. This is what you deserve, you assholes. And this is going to be also the ancient overplanning. And it is an element in the modern design. And they say that sometimes nature is symmetrical, even in the West. Da Vinci might know that, but we are not sure. What's an estimation of morphing? We discussed the festival portal podcast is equivalent to Wonderlands. And your hope is the post-taco consumption time. And the poison predicts big bomb periods, they say. It's the binomial. It's shared facilities. No one can escape the data. And this is the important part. This should the gas manhole. It's both open and closed in the middle of the fucking integral, as we call it. The limits of the integral is entirely of the course, like a differential equation. The manhole paradox. The fucking smell exists before inspection. You know the smell. You in your fantasy world, you say that this is going to happen, but not. Nothing happen. Like the cat, but striker. And the wave function is called in the differential equation. Collapses when stepped on the poop. The energy of poop is going to be the other sides. Not like you say. Only me, I can understand this fully. And the conclusion, embracing the flush, in summary, flush with purpose, respect with those heroes, pipe and purpose, always take the server guts, never mock a Vengo, cause feedback welcome, just a few vibe. This video is over. YouTube has a fucking 15-minute limit, so I need to talk more faster. Fuck you all. This video is over.